This Roman officer is about to kill 20,000 men with a single word. Look at him, decorated, trusted by emperors, planning this moment for years. One lie, one forest path, the end of Rome's unstoppable expansion. Meet Arminius. The Romans think he's their greatest success story, a barbarian prince turned perfect Roman citizen. His own people? They think he's a sellout. Both sides are wrong, and 20,000 soldiers are about to find out why. So, you're Governor Varus. Nice, boring job running Roman Germany. Paperwork, tax collection, the occasional treaty signing. You're an administrator, not a warrior. Your best ally walks in. This is Arminius, Germanic prince, raised in Roman barracks, speaks Latin like he was born in Rome, commands cavalry, gets invited to all the good parties. Living proof that Rome's civilized the barbarian strategy actually works. Governor, he says, casual as ordering lunch. Small problem brewing out there. Some rebels stirring up trouble. But hey, I know a forest shortcut. We take it, crush 'em, home for dinner. What Varus doesn't know, Arminius rehearsed that exact speech, word for word, for 3 years. Because Arminius plays for 2 teams, and today he's finally picking one. Varus looks at his maps, weighs his options, and makes the decision that will haunt Rome for centuries. Lead the way. Varus shrugs. Sounds good. Lead the way. 3 words, 3 legions, gone. Off the main road they go. 20,000 people, soldiers, pack animals, supply wagons, camp followers, some guy's entire family, all following Arminius into the trees. Kid named Felix, maybe 19, adjusts his gear and asks his sergeant, "Shouldn't we scout ahead first?" Nah, Arminius knows every rabbit trail in these woods. Strike 1. Trees close in. Now they're walking single file through what's basically a green tunnel. Those famous Roman battle formations? Impossible. Try forming a shield wall when you can barely fit one guy on the path. Rain starts, track turns to soup, wagons get stuck. Everyone's cold, wet, miserable. Where's Arminius? Oh, he went ahead to scout. Anyone else smell a setup? Felix carries a letter for his mother in his pack, back by winter. He believes it. They all do. But here's what Rome was about to learn the hard way. Trust is a weapon, and they just handed it to their enemy. First spears come out of nowhere, not from enemy lines, from the trees themselves. Germanic warriors, hidden, coordinated, hitting exactly when Romans can't hit back. Form up, some centurion yells. With what space? They're crammed in like sardines. Someone finally says it out loud. Where the hell is Arminius? Crickets. They keep moving because stopping means dying faster, looking for high ground, open space, anywhere they can actually fight back. Then they see it. A wall. Earthen, waist high, running right alongside the path. Fresh dirt, tool marks. This wasn't built by weather. This is construction. Romans aren't walking into a battle, they're walking through a slaughterhouse. Germanic fighters stand behind their nice new wall and chuck spears at Romans who can barely lift their shields. Felix watches his sergeant take a javelin through the throat and has one of those crystal-clear moments. This isn't a fight. This is an execution. Okay, step back. Look at this from Arminius's angle. Guy's not just a traitor, he's basically a strategic genius. Spent years studying how Romans fight, figuring out exactly what breaks them. Dense forest, Romans can't do their fancy maneuvers. Single file march, nobody can help anybody. Bad weather, all that discipline just gets them killed more efficiently. But the real brilliance isn't tactical, it's psychological. Romans believe their own hype. They think once you're Romanized, you stay Romanized. They think loyalty comes with the citizenship package. They think their system is so obviously superior that nobody would ever want to go back. Arminius just lets them keep thinking that, right up until he proves them catastrophically wrong. This isn't just revenge. This is Arminius rewriting the rules of empire. Every Roman in that forest dies thinking their friend screwed them over, which is exactly what Arminius wanted, because this was never just about winning one fight, it's about making Rome doubt everything. The killing stretches for miles, not one slaughter, but rolling disaster over 3 days. Archaeological evidence tells the story. Scattered equipment, coins dropped in panic, human bones with cut marks. Commander after commander falls, orders contradict each other, the Roman command structure dissolves into chaos. Governor Varus looks at the math, scattered formations, trapped cavalry, lost baggage train, rain still falling. He makes the final Roman choice and falls on his sword. Eagle standards disappear into mud. Felix runs with a muddy eagle pressed into his hands. Protect this with your life. He's 19. The forest swallows him forever. 20,000 Romans march in. Maybe a few hundred stumble out. The messengers who escape bring news that shatters the empire's confidence. In his palace, Emperor Augustus beats the walls and screams the line Romans will remember for centuries. Varus, give me back my legions. But here's what Augustus doesn't understand yet. He's not just lost 3 legions, he's lost something more valuable, the myth of Roman inevitability. The frontier at the Rhine becomes a wall, not a starting line. Expansion stops, recruitment struggles. The machine that seemed unstoppable suddenly looks vulnerable. Senators blame weather, blame negligence, blame anything except the truth. Their system of trust and assimilation just met someone who understood it better than they did. And across the Rhine, Germanic tribes realize something revolutionary. Rome can be beaten, not just defeated in battle, but psychologically broken, made to doubt itself. Arminius doesn't just win a fight, he changes the trajectory of Western civilization. Years later, General Germanicus returns with fresh legions. He burns villages, recovers lost eagles, arranges proper burials for Roman bones. It feels like justice, like honor restored. But the frontier line doesn't move. Villages regrow. You can punish a forest, but owning it is different. Germanicus wins battles without winning ground. Rome learns to live with smaller dreams. Why should you care about some ancient battle? Because Arminius basically invented the insider threat. Think about it. Every corporate spy, every government mole, every trusted employee who goes rogue follows the same playbook. Get close, learn the system, find the weak spots, strike when they trust you most. Romans believed their own propaganda, thought they could buy loyalty with good jobs and Roman citizenship, thought once Roman, always Roman. Arminius spent 3 years letting them believe it, then killed 20,000 of them to prove how wrong they were. All right, decision time. Arminius freed his people by backstabbing everyone who trusted him, hero or traitor. Romans say he's a snake who murdered people who treated him like family. Germans say he's a founding father who saved their entire culture. Both are right, both are wrong. That's what makes this so uncomfortable. Arminius wasn't just Germanic or Roman, he was genuinely both, and that dual identity is exactly what made him lethal. Coming up next week, how those lost eagle standards finally surfaced, who found them, and how a British queen nearly torched the entire Roman Empire in revenge. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. But first, your Governor Varus, your most trusted ally, suggests a forest shortcut to crush some rebels. Do you follow him, or suddenly get suspicious and arrest him on the spot? Drop your answer below. Best tactical response gets pinned. Choose wrong, and you just killed 20,000 people.